Babe, catch me.
Well, I'm sitting down on the other side of the bed. You're like, oh, good.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I post every like 3 videos and be like, look, I'm being consistent, and then I'm not. I hope you have your push notifications on because, you know, the amount of times I post and it's like consistent is not, it's just not. Today we're doing a Q&A because you guys don't really know Thai. I do.
I don't really know Thai either.
Yes you do. That was sad.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm just super indecisive. This is gonna be a terrible.
It's not. It's who wears the pants.
What is it?
I wear the pants.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
Oh,
You should
next
tell this
question.
story better because...
I should tell it.
Yeah, because the only thing I did was say, yeah, I'll go to homecoming with this guy. And he was like, okay.
So her aunt is one of my really good friends and wanted to be in a group together, but I still needed to ask somebody. And she's like, hey, my niece hasn't been asked to dance in a long time because she's homeschooled like...
Ever, actually.
Yeah, so she's never been asked to dance.
She's doing boring?
What?
She's doing
Yeah,
boring?
you're boring at school dances. Anyways, I'm telling the story. But because it's like her senior year.
I'm graduated, so.
Yeah, she's technically graduated. That would be
It
her
would have
senior
been my senior year, yeah.
So you should ask my niece to a dance so that she has like the opportunity to like go. And I was like, yeah, sure, I don't have anybody. She's like my same age, so I'll do it. And then, so that's kind of how we met.
So,
I asked her,
yeah, he
didn't
asked
actually
me.
see her until,
Well, I replied and I gave him my number. I answered with like pizza and put my number on top. I was like, hey, it's a blind date, but we can still talk. And so we started talking like that night. I replied.
yeah. So we texted that night and texted for like a week.
But we didn't meet until like
And
a week
then
or two.
I got my hair done because this is when she still was doing cosmetology stuff.
With a scalp treatment.
And so we didn't actually meet until I got my hair done.
So he came
But
in
leading
the
up to it,
salon.
that's how it led up to it. I asked her to a dance.
No, but he came in the salon and guess what he did?
I got my hair done.
He got a scalp treatment, but he came in and brought me a blue monster because we've been talking for like a week and a half maybe, but he knew blue was like my favorite. And I survived off of energy drinks at beauty school, and so he brought me a blue monster. And it was like kind of the
Yep.
cutest thing ever, and I was freaking out. Who made the first move?
Well, technically me, but we pushed it off a lot.
We did. So we were both very much so, like we had just gotten out of relationships, like weird ones.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm not gonna date anyone. Like me personally, I was just like, I'm not gonna date anyone. And I told Ty, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't wanna date right now. And he's like, me neither. We could just be buddies, you know? What is your favorite movies to watch together?
We always say that we're like, oh yeah, we have to go watch this movie or this movie, but then we never do.
I mean, what movies have we actually watched together? There's like Luca and Lego Batman, but those are like my favorite movies.
We watched Luca a couple times together. Though.
That's like my comfort movie.
So probably that one, just because we watched that one the most together.
What is your favorite thing about each other? I think your ability to just make people smile. Because I can't do that. Like, even when someone's in like a really, really bad mood, you can say something and everyone will smile.
I was gonna say probably the first one that came to my head is like how accepting and like open you are, you know? Because like as I said, like we both got out of weird relationships, and so that was a big thing. So moving into this relationship where she's like really open and like accepting with it, like who I am, was really nice.
It was the extrovert out of the two of you.
A lot more me, I'll say that. But like even me, like if I don't know them, where it's like not more of a I'm like super shy and awkward. And I bet like anybody can attest to that. Like once I even like open up a little bit, it's like you can't get me to shut up.
Yeah.
And Danielle's like, ew, people, I know you, but I'm not.
I don't like talking to people. It's a problem.
So if you see her in the streets, you should say hi and make her talk to you. is what
See,
I'm
I'll
saying.
talk to you anyway, but if it's
She
like a public...
She will, but if I'll give you a high five.
The thing is, if like you know who I am, I find it easier to talk to people, but if I'm like having to go up and be like, hey, I'm Danielle, it's like, the worst thing ever. Ever. Okay. First thing you notice about each other.
So at least for me, first thing I was like, she was just really easy to talk to. which kind of contradicts the last question. But at least for me to talk to, so that's the first thing I noticed without seeing her. But then like I know this is like super gross, and like when I first saw her, I was like, wow, she's really cute. How did I got pretty lucky?
When I first started talking to you, I think the first thing I noticed was just like how easy it was for you to keep talking. Because you know how like a lot of guys will like take forever to respond, or like they just like can't keep up a conversation. That was one of the first things I like really noticed about you, is you kept up a conversation. How long have we been together? Officially 4 months. What's something the other person does that makes you laugh out of control? You get it. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, I don't have like a specific thing, but I do have a
think.
story. Like the other day, we were hanging out and I did like the catch me thing and I started falling. And you know when like cartoons will start running and they'll like peel out?
Yeah.
And you can hear it and it's like, yeah, he did that. And I just sat there on the floor like,
I
so-
caught you, but I didn't realize she
But
fell,
he
so I did
peeled out.
like 6 steps and then ran, just like a cartoon. And then,
It was funny.
yeah, she still gives me crap for that all the
No,
time.
it was funny though.
Just like we can just like talk and just like make each other laugh, which is really nice. Because I know some people like you keep up a conversation that's like boring and serious, but like we can mess around about like basically any conversation.
Does Ty like your family?
Yes, I do like her family. It's kind of like my family, which is kind of nice because at least like your younger siblings, it's kind of like matches pretty well. Because like Az and Canyon are like my little brother's age, and like both my sisters, and then
You
so
got
it's
along
pretty
really
close.
well with my family. Like
Yeah,
really
and it's
good.
been like really easy just because like it is really familiar.
But like not just my siblings, like he gets along really well with my parents and
Yeah.
Branson and Nelly too. So are you guys gonna go on a trip together?
Yes. Yeah. I think like we want to go on like a bigger one like eventually, but we kind of have one.
Kind
Plan.
of.
Like our families are both going to Disneyland around the same time, so like that's kind of together. Like I know we're gonna meet
2
up.
days.
Yeah, so we're only gonna meet up with each other for like 2 days, so if that counts, we have one planned. But I know we want to eventually go on.
Yeah. Do you and Ty ever fight? We haven't
About-
had like
Not like
A
a
fight.
fight. Like we'll just mess around and be like, oh, well I'm always right, or
yeah. I mean
Just,
there's
like,
times where
stupid
we're
stuff.
like get slightly annoyed with each other, I think. But I think we kinda just it's not even like annoyed, it's just we straight up we're like, you're a brat.
yeah, because we're just both competitive and like we kind of just mess around with each other because like we're also like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but no, we haven't gotten like a big fight.
Who asked to be in a relationship? We can tell the story too.
That was me. You can.
Okay, I'll tell the story. So it
Your
was
side.
November 22nd, and we went to the gym, and he came and picked me up from my house because my car didn't have a brake light at the time, I think. So I wasn't allowed to drive my car, and I was like, okay. We went to the gym, and he was like really weird the whole time. Like he'd come over and then like not say anything, and then leave. So this is still the point where we were like, we liked each other, but we were still just friends, you know? We said just friends, but we'd like hold hands and like all of this stuff. And we got back to my house and he was like being really weird and he's like, okay. He's like, okay, I gotta go. And he's like, okay. And I get out of the car and he's like messing with something in his door and he comes out and he's like, what are we? And I was like, I don't know. Because again, I didn't want to push anything. I was very much so like, doesn't want to be in a relationship right now. I'm not gonna push anything. I'm just gonna like kind of stay in my own zone. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because I don't want to mess anything up. And so I was like, I don't know. What do you think we are? And he's like, well, like what do you want us to be? And I was like, I don't know. Like I was very much avoiding answering the question. And he was freaking out. I could tell. And he had like his hand behind his back, but like. He was like giving me like half of a hug, and then he hurried and put like his other arm around me, and I couldn't see his hand, and so we were just standing there. What? And so he just like kept asking like, well, what do you like want us to be? What do you think we are? And I was like, you did. That's one. like just stops for a second and he goes, "Can I be really cheesy for a second?" And I was like, "Sure." I didn't know what he was doing, and he pulled away and got down on a knee and pulled out a blue ring pop and proposed and said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" He was like super cute, and I can't remember what I said. I think I legit like sat there for a second. I was like, "Are you serious?" I said yes. I still have the ring pop actually. I never ate it. What is your relationship like off camera? The same.
Yeah, basically the same.
Anyway, this
Probably
was a little Q&A for me and Ty. If you want like a separate Q&A for Ty where I just ask him questions so you can get to know Ty.
That's terrible. This is your YouTube channel. We want to know you.
And they want to know my boyfriend. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and go on my TikTok and give me video suggestions. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. And always remember that it's a great day to have a great day. And you are worth it.